Hi, I'm Terry and I'm nuts about stamping. I'm back today with another Sundays with Sizzix project. This time I'm going to show you two products that you can use from the Celebration mini catalog to make a really cute Valentine's Day card. And the products I'm going to use are the Vine Street Textured Impressions Embossing Folder and the Madison Avenue Stamp Set. So I've decided I'm going to start off with my card base being Elegant Eggplant, and I'm going to emboss the front of the card, just part of the front of the card, however, using the Vine Street embossing folder. So I have my platform on tab 1, my bottom standard cutting pad, my card front inside the folder, and the top standard cutting pad, and I'm going to run it through the Big Shot. And that's going to emboss the bottom front of the card. And there we go. So the next thing I want to do is bring in my Ovals Collection framelits, and I have a scrap piece of Whisper White cardstock. I'm going to stamp the vine piece from Madison Avenue Stamp Set using Elegant Eggplant ink. There we go. And then I'm going to die cut it out using the second smallest oval from the Ovals Collections framelit. So I'm going to close up my platform for my Big Shot, bottom standard cutting pad. I'm going to put my cardstock on with the framelit around it, top standard cutting pad, and then run it through. That's going to die cut the oval out. There we go. And then I have a scrap piece of Elegant Eggplant cardstock, and I'm going to use the oval that's one size up from the one I just used. So it's the next largest. And I'm just going to die cut that out without any stamping on the cardstock. Alright, and then I'm going to attach the two pieces together using some snail adhesive. Like so. Then the next thing I want to do is create the top of the flower, and I'm going to create it as an embellishment. I've got some River Rock, scrap River Rock cardstock, and my 1-inch circle punch, and I'm going to punch that out. Then I am going to bring in some more scrap cardstock. I've got some scrap Whisper White, and I'm going to stamp using my Elegant Eggplant ink the flower from the Madison Avenue Stamp Set, and then I'm going to cut it out with my scissors. Right, I just have a little piece left. There we go. And I'm going to adhere the flower to the circle that I punched out. And then I have my Owl Builder punch, and it has a tiny heart on it. So I'm going to bring back in my scrap River Rock cardstock. I'm going to punch that tiny heart out, and I'm going to use my two-way glue pen. And I'm going to put the heart in the center of the flower, like so. Now, if I were to adhere that on to my layers, the oval layers, it would be really cute, but I have a new product I'd like to share with you. It's the silver soda pop tops. So let's use one of those. And this flower embellishment that I've created fits in to the pop top absolutely perfectly. And then I can put the pop top on top of my card using a mini glue dot. So I'll be back in a moment and I'll show you how to finish off the card. All right, so I have my card base and I've got my flower embellishment, and then I'm going to add just a couple of more details to the card to finish it off. I'm going to take a piece of Whisper White cardstock and I'm going to run it across the front of my card. It's cut 5.5 by 1 inches. And I'm just going to cover up where the Vine Street embossing folder ends and the cardstock begins. And then I'm going to make sort of a little belt across it using some scrap Elegant Eggplant cardstock, like so. And then I'm going to turn over my flower embellishment. That's the oval, and I'm going to add it to the front of the card, like so. And then I have my mini glue dots, and I'm going to add a couple of mini glue dots to the back of the soda pop top. Maybe I'll add 3, just because I want it to be really secure. And then I will add it to the front of the card. So that's a super cute card so far, and the last thing I want to do is use my Teeny Tiny Wishes stamp set. And I have a Happy Valentine's Day image that I'm going to ink up using Elegant Eggplant. I'm going to punch it out using my word window punch and add it to the front of the card for one final touch. There we go. And there is a super cute and somewhat unusual but really fun Valentine's Day card for somebody special this week. For a complete listing of the supplies and the measurements for the cardstock, please hop on over to my blog, www.nutsaboutstamping.com. While on my blog, don't forget to subscribe to my customer newsletters. You can ask me a question, you can place an order, you can look at lots of other sample ideas. And speaking of other sample ideas, check out my business Facebook page. I post lots of different ideas on there too that you won't see anywhere else. You can search for me under Facebook for Terry Walker Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'm Terry. I'm nuts about stamping. See you next time. Bye for now.